Principle number 4. We started with 1, which was what? Sequencing. Number 2, once my heel's down, my glute is completely behind my heel. That way I have a good hinge so I can start a good break. Number 3, hands are at their launch position or their furthest position once the heel touches down. And number 4 probably is the most simplest one that is taken for granted, or we know and kids just don't do it and we don't know why. But without this one, it's not happening. And once my heel is down, once I hit my hands back and my heel down, principle 2 and 3, at that point, their chin literally never moves. It doesn't look up, it doesn't look down, it doesn't look off where the ball is. It is in one position and it doesn't move. One way to look at it is to be, depends on a person's size. Our younger guys have trouble with it because they're not big and bulky yet. For me, it's very comfortable just to have my chin somewhere around my front shoulder. Now, I'm not gonna be turned in like this, okay? Because that's what we call overly internally rotated. So I'm just gonna be here, somewhere around there, get comfortable. And then all I'm gonna do is just take my chin, I'm not gonna let it move, but I'm gonna let my back shoulder work towards my chin. Okay, I'm not pulling it back to the shoulder. I'm here. When we take our steps, something that we've noticed, and you don't really know whether to include this in front footwork or where, so I'm gonna include it in the chin position because that's what we're talking about. As we make our move, our nose, our belly button, and our pelvis need to all move in a line. I need you to understand that we're talking 90 degrees here off the spine as we talk into analytics, when people talk about angles and things like that. Just understand that. So if I had a PVC pipe in the middle of my body, if I reach with my front foot, here's what happens. How am I gonna get hinge? It's impossible to get a hinge. From this position, my glute is behind because it's out there, but I'm reaching. What did my spine just do? Lean back just slightly. So now the angle of my shoulders is set upwards, aren't they? Now watch the difference. See that? It is so small, but it happens so often. So as you're looking, as we are looking at each other right here, the nose, the chin, sternum, belly button, they move together. Some kids, they'll get here. Now the only thing that you can do there is, because there's gonna be more weight on the back than the front, I'm already set back here. The only thing I can do is turn away and off. All I can do is pull, okay? Makes me susceptible to, you already know, low pitch in, pitches away. I can only hit a very small amount of zones. So number 4, chin. As we load, it moves with sternum, belly button, belt. Once I'm in the launch position, wherever it is, it doesn't move. I keep my head down through the ball. If I'm here, I'm not gonna pull off. I'm able to stay over the ball and let myself rotate through. So, number 1, sequencing. Number 2, hinge, glute behind the heel. They have to be there. Number 3, all right, hands have got to get loaded back where they're gonna be. They don't move again. Number 4, chin moves with the load. Chin does not move once the heel and the hands are set. So that's number 1, 2, 3, and 4, principle of hitting. Thank you very much.